Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going back to Talking Heads. We haven't done too many Talking Heads reactions, but we do respect the band. I found a clip of them playing at a place called The Kitchen in New York City, which is still out there, and it's calling itself a nonprofit, multidisciplinary, avant-garde performance art and experimental art institution. 512 West 19th Street, for those of you that are there in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan. Founded in 1971, they're there in 1976, and we're going to watch them do an early version of Psycho Killer. In fact, the words aren't even formalized yet. The words ended up being different when the album came out a year later, their very first album. That was, of course, the song that broke them. So I thought it would just be a lot of fun to see them in this little space as a regular band before they have records out or a contract or anything playing this song. I thought it would be cool. So, Adrian, you've heard of Talking Heads, of course.
Yeah. House burning down.
Burning down the house.
Yeah. Same as it ever was.
Yeah, there's Once in a Lifetime.
Once in a lifetime, that's it.
Pretty good stuff. They are an experimental band, for those that don't know. As a matter of fact, David Byrne has an album with Brian Eno, so he's always been experimental. But let's go ahead and take a look at this, and we'll talk about it afterwards. What do you say?
This song was written a long time ago. On fire, don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run away. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run away.
Yes, I noticed there's just 3 members on stage there. Apparently Jerry Harrison had not yet joined the band. So we got Chris Franz on drums, Tina Weymouth on bass, and of course David Byrne. So it's just a little 3-piece there, and it was still very effective, I thought.
Oh, first thing I was thinking, there's this kid who sings with the ferocity of a lamb. His voice has a sort of Neil Young quality to it, though, like when Neil's asleep. But the stuff he sings is clever. I mean, this is David Byrne, and, he's got his own thing going on.
Well, as you recall, the Ramones were also coming up around this time, and Joey's voice was also not particularly ferocious. Mm-hmm. It was kind of the same in a lot of ways. And there are other bands from that time period, too, like Television. Tom Verlaine, his voice is a lot like that, too. So all of them, of course, in the New York area, trying to break through at this point in time. None of them had a record deal at this point. I mean, maybe the Ramones had one, but the album wasn't out yet, I don't think. So this is March 13, 1976. So I was surprised to see such a good clip, considering they're not known yet. And I mean, it is kind of an art studio, it sounds like, or not a studio, but a place where people will perform, and they'll try anything. It sounds like one of those places, we'll try anything, And so I found it really, really interesting to see them performing this thing like that. So they have other songs in this set list, but not anything I don't think people would know, aside from a couple of things that ended up on Buildings and Food, their second album. But yeah, generally speaking.
I don't know, he started, behaves in a much cooler way as the song goes on. It seems, just like his stage act and everything is what I'm talking about, the visuals.
Yeah, well, as you can see, they're just in a room. There's no particular lighting.
Yeah.
There's no particular stage. They're just on the floor, It doesn't sound like it was actually meant as a music venue per se at this point. It was really just about anything. It could maybe an art gallery, too, once in a while. I don't know. But I'd be curious to hear from anybody that used to frequent the Kitchen back in the 70s who could tell us a little bit more about what it was like back then, especially if you're still going to it today. And tell us what's changed about it. But the Talking Heads, of course, went on to fame and fortune. Talking Heads 77 came out the year later. It had this song on it and others, and they were off. I don't think we need to go too much further into what the Talking Heads turned into, but it's interesting to see them well before that. And yes, David Byrne looks awfully young here. I mean, they all are. So, in fact, if I look it up, let's just find out how old they are.
The drummer looks like a kid.
They're all the same age, though. They all went to school together. So they were, David was born in 52, but he hadn't had his birthday yet, so he's 23 there. Tina Weymouth was a little older. She would have been 25 at that performance. Chris Franz would have been 24. Median age 24.
Just the stuff he was doing on the stage. He was doing these vocal things, and they weren't super pronounced, but I mean they were noticeable and entertaining.
It's his style. I mean, you can already tell that's David Byrne. He never really changed his style,
Yeah, that's definitely his style. I recognize it.
So for those who don't know, and anybody who's a Talking Heads fan probably knows, but just it's worth mentioning, they all met a few years earlier at RISD, the Rhode Island School of Design, like these 3 members did. They didn't hook up with Jerry Harrison for a little bit, but of course he was there by the time they started recording. So just a little piece of a time machine here that we thought people might enjoy. Why don't you give your thoughts on this? If you saw them back then, leave those experiences below for us, as well as your general thoughts on this and anything else you think you want to add having to do with it. But I thought this was very cool to watch. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you later.